Landing in DC and seeing a bunch of planes taxi into the runway is one of the most catchiest things you can ever find in DC while landing on a Boeing 737. Oh, what's that, everybody? I am making another plane video? Well, obviously, because there is nothing else I can do than utter besides planes. No, guys. I do have things to do at home and personal stuff. However, during these last 2 weeks of October, I was able to get some planes for you all, including one day at night. I was able to get 4 planes passing my cousin's house. So let's get right into today's video and see how I was able to get these planes in the past 2 weeks. It is October 19th at 8 o'clock p.m. and I am outside at night, ready to get my first ever flight of the night. Our first flight is American Airlines flight number 2778 from Phoenix to Boston in an Airbus A321-200NX. I have decided to do a new technique of recording planes while I am catching them at night. So let's use the new technique recording on our next flight. Here is a Delta Connection flight 5859 from DC to Boston in an Embraer E190LR. Time for our third flight. Here is JetBlue Airways flight 1484 from Regla Durham to Boston in a Airbus A220-300. Let's catch our last night flight of October 19th. Here is JetBlue Airways flight 2896 from Punta Cana to Boston in a Airbus A320-200. Let's move on to October 20th at around 2:10 p.m. On this day, I was at my brother's practice near my old school when I apparently found a United Airlines flight coming in from Chicago. Here is United Airlines flight 399 from Chicago to Boston in a Boeing 737 MAX 8. My camera wasn't even picking up the airplane, so as you can see, it was a little blurry for the shot. And now it's time for a flight that Emite Dubin might actually be a pilot on in the future, or not. You see, Emite Dubin's favorite airline is Korean Air, and they usually offer service from Boston to Seoul on an A380 or a Boeing 777-300. And on this day, after that United Airlines passed by, I was able to get the Korean Air flight, which was a 777-300ER. Here is Korean Air Flight 92 from Boston to Seoul, South Korea in a Boeing 777-300ER. Emite Dubin, Korean Air. Recently taken this Wednesday on October 23rd at around 2:30 p.m. I was able to get 3 flights, 1 JetBlue flight, 1 Cape Air flight, and 1 Japan Airlines flight. Here is JetBlue Airways flight 494 from Denver to Boston in a Airbus A320-200. Here is Cape Air Flight 316 from Hyannis to Boston in the TCAM P2012 Traveler. Right now before the wash train, this is like a good chance for them to pass. It's now time to get our big Dreamliner flight. Here is Japan Airlines Flight 8 from Tokyo to Boston in a Boeing 787-900 Dreamliner. That's me on that flight in the near future. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel if you feel so inclined. Also guys, stay tuned for the monthly video of the Haunted Halloween trains, as the MBTA wraps up the Haunted Halloween service, and until next year, we will see them again. So until next time, I will see you all again soon, out there in Boston, MA.